The Woodlands Health and Rehab Center is the right choice for rehab at home. Our therapy department, with the assistance of our experienced clinical team, will transition you home quickly and safely. The Woodlands Health and Rehab Center, living made better.
Hello again. It's Friday, February the 16th, 2018. This is JournalTV, and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news. Dr. Calvin McClinton gave an interesting talk about area slave cemeteries at the Clifton Forge Public Library on Thursday night with about 50 people in attendance. Here he is setting the stage for far more details. Listen.
The ground was given as a graveyard and dedicated to the public for that purpose by Robert Skeens, Andrew Fudge, William Cale, Samuel B. Lowry, and Harrison B. Silvley by deed dated January 1st, 1839. Although there is still some speculation as to the exact date when Cedar Hill and the slave allotment were established, however, the first markers interred in Cedar Hill date back to 1839, that of Martha Frances Hobbs, daughter of James and Elizabeth Hobbs, who died at the age of 1 year old. Other cemeteries with slave interment in the area are John King Cemetery in Warring River, Kyle Slave Cemetery in Potts Creek, James Davis Slave Cemetery in Sinking Springs, Carnes Slave Cemetery in Moor, Red Hill Cemetery in Clifton, Oakland Grove Presbyterian Church in Selma. These are just a few of slave cemeteries in our area.
Interim Covington Police Chief Jean Miller is leaving her post after spending several months working with the department, examining its policies and procedures, and encouraging a spirit of teamwork. New Police Chief Anthony Morgan officially takes over on Sunday. Covington Finance Director B.B. Bryant keeps the City Council informed on the latest finances of the city, and this time he specifically pointed to a concern about retail sales figures. Listen.
On the revenue side, local sales and use taxes, still seeing the same trend there based on local economy. One of those factors, one of the larger factors, would be sales of vehicles.
And we'll be right back. Thalia Z. Turner, a Covington businesswoman, plans to perform at the historic Masonic Theater on February 23rd with a religious message of hope. Listen.
And the first part to the sound is there's a sound that the Lord is looking for to come up out of this region, from the people out of this region, and that sound will trigger the sound from heaven. And so that's basically what the Lord gave.
Things are bustling at the Moor I-64 exit. A subcontractor for Phillips Construction Company from Lexington, Kentucky, is in the process of erecting some pretty complicated stoplights. And not far away, a big group of blue herons are signaling that springtime in Virginia isn't that far away. And now a word from our sponsor. Now it's time for Editor's Quickies. An Easter bonnet parade is set for Clifton Forge on March 23rd. The JRTC honor rolls for the first semester are available now on AlleganyJournal.com. DSLCC has a nursing assistant course beginning on March 5th, and the college has asked the public to participate in the naming of distinguished alumni for an upcoming award. Let's take a look at some upcoming events. And now for local obituaries. Lucille Lotz of Lexington died Tuesday. Graveside services were held earlier today at the Rockbridge Memorial Gardens. Stephen Garthwaite, 62 of Buena Vista, died last Sunday. No services were announced. And Thomas Anderson of Rockbridge Bass died on Tuesday. Graveside services will be held Sunday at the Bethesda Presbyterian Church. Dale Persinger, 70 of Covington, died on Wednesday. His funeral will be held Sunday at the Loving Funeral Home. And Claudine Pritt, 84 of Covington, died on Thursday. Her funeral will be held on Monday at the Errett Funeral Home. Let's check out the local weather forecast. On Saturday, it should be mostly cloudy with rain and snow. High of 37 and a low of 33. On Sunday, it should be partly cloudy with a chance of snow showers, high of 53 and a low of 33. On Monday, mostly cloudy with scattered showers, high of 54 and a low about 48 degrees. And there's good news. There's only 32 more days until springtime in Virginia. And that's the way it is on Friday, February the 16th, 2018. More stories, photos, videos, and interviews are available 24/7, 365 on AlleganyJournal.com, YouTube, and on our soaring Facebook page. Thanks very much for watching Journal TV.